Greenlight Country Roads Series 13 is here, August 2015. I just had these delivered to my door, and boy, what a nice set this one is. Got 6 cars in the series, and as you can see, I've got a couple favorites already. If you know me, I love these big old 4-door cars. We're going to be taking a good look at those, as well as this custom 70s van, and you can never go wrong with a lifted Bronco. As well as looking at the country roads, I have a couple extras for you this time around. Some other Greenlights I picked up. These are hobby exclusives, the midnight editions. We'll be looking at those a little closer up, as well as a couple Greenlight Javelins. Let's start by looking at my favorite out of the 6 cars, a 1977 Dodge Royal Monaco. Painted silver with a burgundy roof. That would have been a Lando roof, which is, back in the day, would have been vinyl roof covers for these cars. Beautiful 4-door with an opening hood. Tons and tons of detail. And the interior is a gray color to match the roof. White wall tires. Awesome, awesome car. Let's spin that baby around. Metal chassis. Rubber tires. Check out that interior. This is a big car too, a big heavy casting. There it is with the hood open. Check out the detail in there. Cool. So of course I like this car so much I bought 4 of them. I just can't help myself when I see these big 4-door cars by Greenlight. My second favorite car out of the set is this 1967 Ford Custom, a brand new casting by Greenlight, which was just released last month in the Hollywood Series 9 Steve McQueen Bullet Taxi. Great new paint job on it now, baby blue with new hubcaps and an awesome blue interior. Let's roll these next to each other so you can see what they look like. As you can see, the hubcaps on the blue version are a lot fancier than the taxi hubcaps. Otherwise, the castings are pretty much identical, with the exception of the little taxi light bar on the roof of the Sunshine cab here. Opening hoods. Same colored engines. I like seeing that. That's good. Heavy duty metal base. As you can see on the Hollywood series, we've got a 5-digit production sticker. This one's number 8395. Whereas on these country roads, it's got the 4-digit production sticker, 4354. So I think that tells me that these country roads cars are produced in a more limited quantity than the Hollywood cars. Just an interesting little side note for collectors out there. Next up is this 1976 Dodge B100 Street Van. This casting's seen lots of paint jobs over the last few years. A popular Greenlight vehicle for sure, just like the Dodge Royal Monaco. But this is a real snazzy new paint job for the van, and I really like the side blacked out windows on it. It's got your big thick mag wheels on it. Metal casting, of course. And a really detailed front end. Now these vans don't have any opening parts, but that's just fine because of the amount of metal in it. I'm sure they're a little bit pricier to build than other cars just in the die-cast materials. And I had to get one on the package. Was planning on doing some custom work with this one, but once you open it up, it's hard to want to do anything to it other than just look at it and roll it around. Here's a terrific new paint job on this 1972 Chevy C10. Probably one of the wildest ones I've seen in a while actually for this model. Quite often used as the camper truck. Seen here with the box cover. I only got one of these, so I'm not going to open this one up just yet. The packaging's so nice and clear and shiny. Not a scratch on it. Although that being said, these packages are all pretty much generic. So you don't have to feel too bad about opening them up if you do decide to crack it out like I may in the future. because they all look the same. There's nothing really specific other than the title underneath the vehicle itself in the bubble. Beautiful little truck though, I have to say. Kinda wish I'd bought two, but money is not infinite, so I had to get my 4 Monacos and 4 Ford Customs first. And here's yet another vehicle I kinda wish I'd bought 2 of now that I have it right here in my hands looking at it closely. 1974 Ford Bronco. Beautiful big rubber tires on it with shiny 5-spoke wheels. Lots of detail, of course. That license plate and tail lights. Really cool interior with that roll bar and popped up window. That's a nice truck. Now this one's got the raised suspension on it, so you can see it's got a plastic framework of various suspension components to give it that lifted look, whereas some other Ford Broncos in the Greenlight series have the more traditional style wheels that would have come on this vehicle. Ford Police Interceptor, Blount County Sheriff, if I'm pronouncing that right. What country road set is complete without a police car? Most of them have one. This is a nice one. Beautiful light bar on it. Really like that green lettering on it. All the detail you'd expect from a Greenlight police vehicle. Very fancy wheels for a service car though, I would have to say. But then again, it is the sheriff, so nothing but the best for the sheriff. I picked up, along with these latest Greenlights, a couple midnight editions. These are limited cars from the last couple of years. They're not new this year, I don't believe. One of 2016 on this Ford Mustang Boss 302 Fastback with a beautiful black paint job. The flames are just awesome on this car, as are the blacked out wheels and all the detail. Very cool. I wish I could crack that one, but I'm not going to just yet. Next we've got this 1969 Plymouth Gtx. Midnight edition, one of 912 cars. You can see how shiny this packaging is. And I really like this car. Tons of detail. Again, can't open up just yet. Need my special drink. And here we've got 2 Javelins. This one is a new release, I believe. The one on the right, the one on the left is from last year, if I'm not mistaken. With the full Mark Donahue number 6 paint scheme on it. Let's have a look at the back of this one. Bit of information there for you. And actually this one's 2010, so this is a limited edition from 2010. Might be a little bit harder to come by. You won't find it in your stores anymore. And this one here was a hobby exclusive, so you won't find that in too many stores. Certainly not big box retail. Very similar paint job. The color scheme is a little bit reversed. A little bit of information there for you. And copyright 2015 on that one. But as you can see, these cars side by side, quite similar, but some marked differences as well. The one on the left has a blue nose, or blue hood, and the one on the right has a red hood, with the color schemes reversed. A wider white stripe down the door on the one on the right. Otherwise, these cars are the same vehicle. Slightly different wheels. We've got a different finish on the Mark Donahue one's got gray metallic wheels, and this one on the right has the chromed out wheels. So interesting little Javelin variation there for you. I'm going to be making a video coming soon just on Javelins of all brands, so stay tuned for that if you're a Javelin fan or a Mark Donahue fan. Happy hunting, everyone.